Hey guys, SHD, Super Dad. No, Super Dad is not what it stands for, but that is what the D stands for. Anyway, let's get into another game. It's nearly the end of the tournament, a little team match tournament, and also nearly the end of the month. And I cannot wait for next month. I've got a few decks that I'm wanting to test and run, and I'm excited to do that. And I hope you guys are excited to see it. So let's see who we've got here as an opponent. I'm not quite sure. Chandelure. Mimikyu. No. Alright. Lunala, Leo, Terrakion, Zapdos, Coco, and Blaze. So all out just strong, big hitters. Terrakion has some sea levels. Not sea levels, carb levels by the looks of things too. So what I want to do is, since he's got a Coco and I'm going first, gonna drop my electro energy and 3-3-3-3 to my opponent, Mr. B-Bag. Alright, so since he's leading with that, I'm just going to bring out my Toad. And I'm going to bring out my Toad and start poisoning things. The reason why I'm not bringing out my Coco just yet is I don't mind him doing what he's doing. Doesn't worry me at all. So what I want to do here is I want to get my Gengar up. Maybe threaten something. He'll probably play something defensively. We'll see what he wants to place where, and we'll go from there. I'm struggling with this deck. Like, not you guys have seen me do quite well. The thing that I want to test next month, I was talking about testing, is I want to test decks when I'm not using my Coco and my Zapdos. I've been using them a lot over this last month, and I kind of feel like I want to go back to not using Coco, Gengar, Zapdos all the time. I think that'll be nice. I'm just going to go up and attack here, see if I can't take him out straight away. If I get my white, damage on damage is what we're looking for. Not quite going to get it. So now he still either has to attack me and take me out. So Blaze, if he rolls his purple, should take me out or cover his gold, which I'm guessing would be Zap. What place is he have? So he's got Switch, Hurdle Jump. What else? He's using something Gold Block. So double chance going out. Wow, Lunala, come on, give me my purple. Give me purple, purple, blue, purple or blue. Please, Gengar. Oh, so close. So close. And that's the thing with Gengar, it's pretty 50-50. So I cannot be too shocked when I get rolls like that. although it's, yeah, I have pretty much 50% chance of surviving and winning the game because he chose to risk it. Oh, and it's miss season for me. So what I want to do here on a max revive, I'm pretty much banking that I'm not going to miss again, and I'm hoping that we get damage on damage. I'd love to see some damage on damage right about now. So we'll see if we can get that. And now I've only got one more chance. I've got one more chance to get damage on damage, and if either of us get a dodge, it's going to be game. Oh, he could have just moved under me towards my goal. And so, because that is an option, melee, no, I do not want to take that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring my Resh back, and then I'll look to remove him as soon as I can. He could have just moved to here on his own accord last time and attacked, and that would have put more pressure on me because I don't have a hurdle jump, and I would have had to attack. So hopefully we get some more blue, or I get my white on his gold. No, other way around. So right about now, I wanted to attack with Zek, but I'm not going to attack with Zek without my Coco being there. So he's just going to do that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go attack him. Hopefully I can get him damage on damage. Nope, not at all. That's all I'm going to say, not at all. So that isn't going to happen. One thing I love to do though is, wait, what is this guy another guy who has taken his 120 down? I've seen some people do that, remove their 120 for 100 because they don't like grass knot. But man, that just, it kind of makes me laugh, but it's also just so crazy. I'm just going to move Zapdos here because I can move around the board with him. 103 couldn't, my Gengar could not beat him, but although I could have gone Mega Gengar, but that's not what we're here for. I try and save my Mega Gengar as long as I can. So what I want to do here, I've been stuffed by this a few times. Whenever I've double chanced my Zap into Terrakion and I get my gold, he always tends to get 120 or protect. So I've got a double chance. Oh, thank you Zapdos. I had the double chance to give it a go, and now that I've given it a go, I've got myself freed up. I can get my Zek out, I can do a few other things. If he attacks into me and then he gets purple, that could potentially be not very good for him. No. So I don't have to worry about that. But what I will do is threaten to stop that Zapdos from moving. Because if I can do that, he's got a gold block. But I would mind a fly right about now. Did I get it? So what I'm going to do is, I kind of feel like Mega Gengaring up. I want to Mega Gengar up and attack Zapdos, because if I attack Zapdos and win, I want to be in such an amazing position. He's got to burn his gold block, and then if he burns his gold block, I've got a potential to take him out, a decent potential to take him out and win the game. Ooh, not quite my luck. So he's got a gold block Sonic anyway, which I'm guessing is going to be Lunala, but it could easily be Coco, because Coco's actually got the blue to defend against Mega Gengar. So gold block, Zapdos. Alright, I probably wouldn't have done that because Zapdos, in my opinion, Zapdos has the ability to hold out there if Mega Gengar can't kill anything, and he's got a hurdle jump, and he can hurdle jump over Mega Gengar if I was choosing to attack. Although I wasn't, so that's not much of a worry for him. So what I want to do here is I want to attack Coco. I want to get Coco out of here. There we go, thank you, I needed that. So now he's down to 2 Mons. I want to get my Coco back eventually. I've already used my max revive. Ugh, that's not good. That's not good. I've been burning things up. So I kind of feel like there's a few things I feel like doing. I'm just going to go for this one. I'm just going to attack with Gengar. I want to recycle him. I want to get my Coco out. So I want to attack with him until I die. And the next turn, if I attack Leo, then I should be in a position where I'll be cycling out my Coco. Because if he gets 100, he'll be sending me to BC. If he gets a 120, I should die. Unless I'm getting a purple and blue. Or if he gets a miss, then I could be looking like I could win a game. Wow. Wow. There we have it. He's now got to attack me and win. So I hope I get blue first and foremost, and if not, my purple on his white, and if not, my dodge, and I get it. Feels good when you get pressured down. You got your injuries shut. That feels good to come back and beat someone, especially with a name like B-Bag. Mr. B-Bag over here. Yeah. Cool. So I'm working on getting some more points back. Maybe I can make a last minute push for end of the month. Maybe for some stars. But I think the stars are well out of my league right about now. So if we go to team only right about here, I'm sitting around about 3,000, and the top, to get in the top 100, I only get 2,000. Look at that. Oh, Tika is at number 1. If you're watching, Tika, congrats. An amazing thing. Pretty cool. A whole lot of good players that you normally see at the top of the leaderboards happen to be in Gengar this time. And well, I know that I would love a nice star like that, like I got last time in the Venusaur. But the times are changing, and it's a little bit more difficult to do that right about now. And 4 monthly, let's just go back. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here, right, let's do this. Alright, so my monthly at the, when it will let me, I'm sitting around about 500. So I think it's ends today. I could be wrong. Yeah, I could be wrong. But if I can get a couple more wins under my belt, that'll be nice. I wouldn't mind jumping up a few more spots, get myself safe for the 1,000. Potentially get myself into the top 100 if I win a whole lot of games. But that's a long way off, I must say. So I think I have to be looking at about 2.7 to get in the top 100. So this that guy there, number 9, he was number 3 a couple of days ago. You saw my last video of the revenge, and it felt good. I just wanted that invincible trophy. I know I played terrible. I could have potentially won it if I only just stopped, took my time, and didn't rush. But hey. Yeah, so I'm looking at, say, actually 2.7 should easily be able to make it into the top 100. This seems like quite low, I must say. Normally it's a lot higher than this by the last day. So, ex-wife, yes. I love it when people get creative with their names. Yeah, anyway, so maybe even 2.6 could do it. So I'm not too far away from that. So maybe if I can rack up some more wins, I'll give it a go, and if I end up pushing for it, I'll definitely share it with you guys. But until that time, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. The little comebacks have been, I think I find I'm about 50% of my games are comeback wins, a quarter of them me just dominating, and then the last quarter is me losing. And that's how my games have been going recently. Either just people storming down with the Coco Gengar rushes, or Dio speed rushes. And I mean, I'll take my Coco and Mega Gengar rushes myself if there's a good opportunity. But I'm trying to hold back and not just burn my Cocos, because they often just get sent up there and then sent up there to die. And I don't want to do that. I'm trying to find different ways to play. So anyway, there we have it. I've started to say goodbye enough times, and this is going to be the last one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my last revenge. I like that. It was one of my most satisfying wins since my hopes were crushed of getting a trophy. But we'll see you all soon. And if I start pushing, you'll get a few more videos today. See you guys.